The Marvels is now out, and major waves were made for the future of the MCU. First, I'll give a short breakdown of the key points of the movie, and then dive into noteworthy parts and the end credit scene and how it leads us into the future. If you weren't a massive fan of Marvel and watch everything they release, then you might not have been caught up with all the movies and series that connected to the Marvels. For a full understanding, this required you to watch Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel, and WandaVision for starters. This is just to get to know each character's origin and how they became a part of the MCU. Then, for an even deeper understanding of what is going on at all points in the movie, you would have been better off watching Secret Invasion, Hawkeye, the original X-Men, and even Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania for all of the little references and appearances. This is the multiverse saga, so it only makes sense that it would play a part in the Marvels, especially with the type of powers all three of the Marvels possess. While a lot of the movie was understanding and getting control of the powers being entangled, another universe made its appearance at the end of the film when Monica had to close it from the other side. The Bangles have an immense power and were able to open another dimension, and since their powers are all similar, these three will continue to play a larger role in this phase of the MCU. Monica gets stuck on the other side despite the best efforts of Captain Marvel. So Monica is now in the presence of a universe where the X-Men reside, particularly the original X-Men that appeared to us in the early 2000s. This was evident from Beast. He is older and more sophisticated than the newer Beast that last appeared in X-Men Dark Phoenix. This original Beast actually only showed up in X-Men 3, The Last Stand, because in that storyline he had gone off and done his own thing, not stuck around and continued to be a teacher like Jean Grey and Storm. This showed him back below the school, so either Monica landed herself back in time while finding herself in another universe, or Beast has come back after creating peace between the mutants in X-Men 3. There's actually an argument for both considering the age of Maria in this universe. She could age a lot slower with whatever mutant powers she has, and we all know Beast is like that, so it is more likely the date is still in the 2020s. But covering every base, we cannot count out the possibility Monica did land back in time. Kamala did state that she traveled through time and space, back in time with just her one bangle. And we know how Marvel likes to drop certain hints if they play a part in their story. Monica is going to have to get back to the 616 universe somehow, so how does that happen? The next movie or series that makes the most sense is Deadpool 3. We already know that Deadpool has Cable's time-traveling device and has been modified, and that it can go to other dimensions since he is going to be coming across different versions of Wolverine, as well as the past and future appearances of known Marvel characters. If or when he comes across the universe Monica is in, which is likely since Beast and Charles are there, and they've shared the screen with Logan, that means Monica can catch a ride back, and she would be the very unexpected bridge between Deadpool and the MCU Avengers. We definitely all saw that coming. The X-Men cameo wasn't the only surprising and great thing to happen in the movie. There's also the conversation of the young Avengers' imminent arrival. Since Kamala has Fury's tablet that shows all of the track's superheroes, she took it upon herself to form a team. Since she's younger and more immature, this leads her to find superheroes around her own age she can connect with. This started with her appearance in Kate Bishop's apartment in New York, just a short bit away from New Jersey. Kate was convinced to be the first to join the team with Kamala, but Cassie Lang was also mentioned. Right there, this connects three different aspects of the MCU. They have a Marvel, a Hawkeye, and an Ant-Man. Ant-Girl to be exact. We've seen all of them in action already, and 3 is not enough for an Avengers team. So who else will be joining them in the very near future? Since there are 3 women leading things off, there will be some men on the team too, the most known of them being Spider-Man. This would have been easier if everyone he wanted to know about him still did. But with S.W.O.R.D. and the technology, I bet Fury didn't take long to figure this out again, if he even forgot and Peter's information was deleted from the tablet. Ironheart seems likely to join, and maybe even Iron Lad finally appears again after the hint at Tony's funeral in Avengers Endgame. Kaboom will show up again, as he is most closely connected to Kamala from the Miss Marvel series. Patriot will have a more significant role in the future after being introduced in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. But a prominent hero that is new is America Chavez. She will most definitely be joining at one point. There's some long shots I want to share as well, just to have their names out there. Speed and Wiccan, Wanda's children. Though they aren't real in the 616 universe, this is the multiverse saga. Then there's Love, with the power of eternity in her. She was shown running into battle with Thor, so she's technically not too young to fight. But she isn't on Earth, and might be seen as somewhat of a burden, or too young to join yet, even though she might be more powerful than any other member. Who is definitely too young at the moment is T'Challa's son, and the future Black Panther. He looked younger than Love and doesn't have the power of Black Panther yet. But maybe in the future, this is how they make Black Panther male again. They definitely left that door open. Kamala's access to all of the young heroes opens up a ton of possibilities that we'll see blossom for years to come. Whether you were running to the theaters to see the Marvels or missed this one, it brings both nostalgia and big things to look forward to in the ever-changing MCU, for both Phase 5 and beyond. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check out everything else Talking Marvel has to offer on the channel. See you in the next one.